I don't have a title or name, right? So, just comment down below what I should call this series and, I'll probably just use it. Alright, starting off with the biggest news of last week, it looks as if the competitive scene is starting to birth its early stages, with some organisers setting flagpoles into the ground announcing their first events. One of them is from an organisation called BreakoutEsports, which aims to host what they call an open global ecosystem, with the qualifiers starting on April 13th to May 26th. They say the top 8 teams will then qualify for a weekend event called the Finals Masters on June 8th, and then something about what they have on the website, Worlds 2023. Hey, maybe we'll have the tech by then to go back in time so then I can actually be a pro player someday. This is cool, but, from an outside perspective, I feel like they're trying to, claw at everything, right, and just take over that entire space when, we don't even know how esports will go in this game, right? I will still be looking forward to it, of course, and, I'm excited to watch how it goes, so all best of luck to Breakout Esports. This actually caused Embark Studios to announce a new updated community tournament guidelines page, in which Embark quote a few pointers worth mentioning. Scale. The purpose of a community tournament is to share your passion for the game you love. This does not mean that you cannot charge reasonable entry fees. This is very, very nice. I really like this. Basically, there's a few reasons, but some of the main ones are basically just to kind of protect us as players. So it's nice to see Embark with that kind of little shield around us. They also say, we urge you to keep those fees low to make tournaments accessible. To this end, organizers that have reached the legal age of majority in their jurisdiction may not charge more than $20 per participant. And then for our next point, the topic is prize pool, which Embark say the total amounts within a calendar year must not exceed $10,000, and no individual tournament prize may exceed a market value of $5,000. Surely we're all going to go pro, right, guys? Surely we're not actually washed. On Thursday, we had patch 2.3.0, and if you didn't see my update video, which essentially just introduced some smaller features, things like recoil adjustments to the FAMAS, adding in Horizon to the power shift map pool, and bug fixes, players have actually, though, been complaining about the new ranking visuals which Embark added, with a lot of controversy on how it even works in the first place. One member mentions that they even went from Plat 4 to Plat 3 today, so they ranked up, never making it past the second round in a while, and they basically said there's no logic behind the elo. There are some replies as well mentioning, now we know why they took away the fame point scoring system in the first place. They are new model is nonsense. There. On to the more interesting stuff this week. Imagine joining a ranked game as a solo player. You've done everything right. You've drunk your gamer fuel. You've won with your aim using the most effective methods. You've watched, all the Thixie guides on YouTube. You're ready to go. You load into the arena. You look at your team. Of course, there's a light sniper. And then you look to your other side and, well, there's no one. Right, well, you're playing in a 2-person lobby. Tough. Normally, people would just give up. However, user Hankerbrad wanted to climb his damn rank. Enough was enough. He was tired of being a silver player, and he actually managed to reach the final round in a tournament on his own. That's right. And this is proof that there's no longer an excuse, right? I would actually love to see the gameplay on how, Hankerbrad even qualified this far. Someone did ask, were you stealing cash outs, right at the end of the times? Hankerbrad actually replied, first round, I managed to steal the cash out in the last 10 seconds. I was waiting for the right moment. Second round, I somehow took the vault and protected it. 2 teams were fighting over it. Third round was pure luck. I managed to take the 22k vault, cashed it out, died, and 2 teams were too busy fighting each other. I think this probably has to be one of the most impressive runs that I've ever seen in this game so far. So respect to this player for never giving up. Hankerbrad, you're going to get that damn diamond reward. Keep at it. Alright, now we move on to Drip of the Week, where I basically just scroll my Discord server or you just random social channels whilst I'm sitting in the toilet until I see a cool combo. This week we have No Protection, No Protection 6220. That's right, man. F condoms. With a couple of collections, but the main one here I like the most, featuring that yellow Ospus combo with those black closed beta 2 pants. Of course, the new Ospus gloves for this season and the yellow beta AKM. Very nice. Alright, this is probably one of the biggest fails I've seen, not just in the finals, but literally in all of gaming combined. So we get this submission from the user Mingo00. Now, I don't know if this is like a hit reg issue, right, or a spectator issue, but this is one of those moments where you kind of say to yourself, you know, yeah, I hope no one saw that. Well, Ming00, caught this guy in 360p, but I also want to say, if you look very closely, I'm probably going to switch to the German language in this game. Look at the name of the damn stun gun. It's such a German name. It's called the Was Elektroschocker right there. Alright, next up is a user by the name of JewRange6810 with a very excited reaction, taking in a last-minute steal in the cash-out game mode. Alright, first of all, obviously, you can kind of tell this guy is completely freedom-based, right? You got, like, some kind of American music in the background. People will probably roast me for not knowing what song that is. But just listen to this guy, man. He's vibing along, singing along. Bro's loving life right now. But his reaction for the steal is just absolutely crazy. I mean, remember, this was just from a casual cash out game mode, so
take it! Holy there's no way!
I can only imagine what this guy would be like if this kind of happened in like a ranked tournament setting, but I want his damn energy. Alright, I'm depressed here. Notice the scoreboard as well. These guys literally got domed by the socialites, and what the heck was the heavy doing here? But hey, you know, they still managed to win, which you got to give some respects to. So well done, JewRange6810. That's pretty much everything for the roundup for the news this week on Monday. Don't forget the new updates that are coming out for the finals. Check out my channel. I am on it. I'm not just sitting staring at a damn patch note screen, alright? I'm giving you guys like a nice overview and nice graphics and stuff like that. So check it out if you're interested as well. You guys are awesome. As always, my name has been Thix, and I'll see you on the podium.